Hey Queen here, Life After Money. This is part 2 of wrapping the rings with wool. In part 1 I showed you how to wrap the rings, and here are the rings. They're cotton rings. Any size will do, size of your choice. You get small ones as well, little mini ones, bigger ones. Right, I showed you how to wrap the ring with the wool, and it's got a ridge all the way around. Let me just check that I'm okay. Yeah, the light is not very good here, so I hope you can see. I'm next to a window, but the lighting is not brilliant. So anyway, what we're going to do now is cover the centre, fill the centre of the ring for the next stage. You can use a matching thread. I'm going to use a contrasting thread so that maybe you can see it a bit better. So what I'm going to do is start at the back. There's a front and the back. The little tag ends are hidden along the back, so I'm going to put the needle in there and push it along for about an inch or so behind the ridge on the outside. Pull the thread through, not all the way through, just right to the end. Now I need to keep hold of that because I don't want it to pull all the way through, and I want the thread that I'm using through to the front, so I'm going to go underneath the ridge, pull it through to the front. Right, now we can start. Think of a bicycle wheel, and we're going to put the spokes on it. So go to the opposite end, think of a clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Turn the wheel and push through underneath the ridge. Now, a few of the other videos I've seen actually just wrap these spokes around like that. I prefer not to do that. I prefer to go underneath that ridge. So I've gone through there, turn it round, bring it up to the back, hold it in place, and bring the wool through to the front, back to front, underneath the ridge. Right, are you watching? Cross over the spoke, turn it round again, and then push it through. The space between doesn't really matter. You don't want it too wide or too close. I just guess. So I pulled it through to the back, turn it round again. I need to come up a little bit further on from that one. A bit further on there. Pull it through. Cross it over the front. Turn it round again and push it through that ridge out the other side to the back, and keep on doing that. Turn it that way, pull it through at the back of it and then under the ridge. I just guess these gaps here in between. So we'll go across again, push it through again under the ridge, and off we go. Keep turning your ring around, that's it. Hold it with your finger at the back like that and bring the wool through to the front. And turn the ring round and then push it again through to the back, front to back. So you can see we haven't got much further to go there. We're nearly there, so I'm going to just go right in the centre between those two with the last one. Right. Turn it again, push it through to the back. So now we've got our spokes of our wheel. The front does look pretty much central. The centre of the spokes are pretty much in the middle, but the back are not. The back are to one side. You'll see a great big gap there. It doesn't matter. What we need to do is to pull them all together. So I'm going to use this thread and I'm going to go across and go from right through the centre and pull those spokes a little bit more to the centre. See, I've missed one there, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to do it 2 or 3 times. Keep my finger on it, keep it tight, and go right through the centre 2 or 3 times. I've missed one there as well, look, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to catch that one I've missed there as I go through again. I'll catch that one I've missed. Right, pull it in, and then I've missed one on the front, so I'm going to catch that one as well. So I'm just going to go straight through there. Right, now I think that's all pretty well central. Yeah, more or less central. Now what I'm going to do is I need to get rid of this. See, I've got a gap there, so what I could do is go straight up there, hold it tight and go in there and go along and lose the end of the wool in there. That's it. There you are. Then that can now be cut off. And then we have our spokes in our wheel. Now what I'm going to do next is show you how to weave. You can just weave wool through those spokes, starting at the centre. I'm going to use this blue wool here. Now you want the good side facing you, the front side facing you. So come up somewhere close to the centre with some fresh wool, whatever colour. Leave a bit dangling at the back, a little tail end, and next you just want to weave. So it's up and down, just as you would weave a straight piece. Go through alternate spokes. Right, gone over there, so I need to come up on that one, and I need to go down on that one. Don't worry about the back spokes, they will just all get gathered up with this weaving. So up and down. Now that's just plain weaving. So I'm going to go up there. Ignore the ones underneath. Concentrate on getting the front nice and tidy. The ones at the back will look after themselves. Right, so I've come almost full circle there. So what I'm going to do is just tie that little tag there, that little tail end, just tie the little tail end there, look. Leave it there for a minute. Now I'll show you a different kind of weaving which I think looks nicer, and it's basically using a back stitch. So we'll bring the cotton or wool to the front again, bring the wool to the front, and we'll go back. So you know what a back stitch is. You go forward one and back one. So this is what you do. Right, we've gone forward one and we'll go back one. That's a back stitch, as in embroidery back stitch. Let's think of one step forward, one step back, and then you just keep on doing that. We want to be in there, and back. Right, and if you keep on doing that all the way around, forward and then back, it will make a right nice neat job of it. Yep. So I think that's simple enough to understand. You do a back stitch and you go round and round until you reach the outer edge. You don't have to go all the way to the outer edge. On this one here I've left a little gap there, you can actually see the spokes, but you'll notice a difference there as well, that I've used the same colour for the spokes as I have for the ring, the same as that as well. So there is no stripies. Here we have got stripes because the ring is blue and I've put, well, I've got dark blue and red there. So you can use whatever colours you like. You can use two colours at the same time. Using two needles with two different coloured threads as you're wrapping it. Right, so put your little decorations in the middle. Use sequins. You can use buttons. Around the outside edge you can do a back stitch around the ridge, just to add a little bit of detail to the ridge. You could do a blanket stitch around the ridge. You could use, there I've used two different colours. I've gone a purple and a green around that one. It's never ending what you could do with it. You could put a button in the centre, a little button. You could put some tiny beads in the middle. You can stitch any embellishments on that you like, anything you like. What else have we got? A little sequin there, a little greeny sequin. Yep, so lots of different things you can do with these wrapped rings. I'm going to make quite a few of them because I want to mount them all on a wall hanging. So I'll leave it up to you then. Get yourself some rings, get yourself some wool, and have a go. This is Mean Queen, Life After Money. Bye.